Okay, is it on? Okay, are we recording? Great, okay, wait a minute. What are you two doing in black? I specifically said not to wear black because I'm wearing black. You two are gonna have to change, okay? Okay, take one. Breakfast with Eleanor Elliott. Well, we're not sure about where the wedding's going to be yet. It's probably going to be in Florida. I mean, Greg wanted something different, but I said that was too much. Our lives are so different. All I want is a beautiful, normal wedding.
But what was his idea?
Well, he wanted to get married in like 2 churches at the same time. He would be in Brazil, where he grew up, and I would be here in Florida. Then we would take a jet to meet in Paris for our wedding reception, and then from there we'd go to Thailand for our honeymoon.
That would definitely be different. I would even venture to say that it has never been done before.
I know.
And what about your book? Is it ready, or have you put it on
the back burner.
on the back burner because of your wedding?
The book is almost finished. We'll be releasing it on the same day as the wedding. It will have all my tips about beauty and style and all the details about the wedding plans.
And is it true that Mr. Watson is closing a big business deal that has to do with the Amazon rainforest?
Well, if you want to know more details about that, you'll have to wait for it to come out in the financial section of all the newspapers tomorrow.
Miss Elliot, couldn't you give us at least a hint about it?
Oh, all right. Come here. That's it, yes. Well, it's going to be the most important project in the Amazon rainforest. And write this down, sweetheart. That's it, yeah. Greg will be signing the contract on the same day of the wedding.
So, it's going to be a very special day.
Oh, well, listen, wait. You know, all this stuff I'm telling you about the contract, this is top secret stuff. I'm only telling all of you because, well, I just know how adorable you all are.
What about your dress? Can you give us some details about your wedding dress?
Oh, now you're really asking too much. Oh, wait, cut. Okay. Go ahead.
What about your dress? Can you give us some details about your wedding dress?
Well, now you're really asking too much, but let's just say that 4 of the top fashion designers are working on it at this very moment.
Today.
What color is it gonna be?
Do you have a name for your book?
Does the contract Mr. Watson is about to sign?
Wait a minute! Cut! Cut! George! Where did you get these reporters from? They're asking me questions that weren't in the briefing. George? George, where are you? I can't believe this. I specifically told you what they said, and then they come up with all their own questions. I mean, who do they think they are? George, where are you? Are you even here, George? I am sick and tired of giving interviews.
You look like you need a day to rest. Now, I need one.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm having some really strong migraines. I don't know why it's happening, though.
Oh, I'll call George.
Oh, no, please don't. If you do, he's going to tell me to run all these tests, and you know what? I'll be fine. I'll live. But tell me about your wedding. Are you excited? Nervous? You know, it's your whole life it's going to change.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, listen, if you want, I know some fantastic spells that will assure you an everlasting love.
Well, I was feeling a bit nervous about it before the interview, but I'm all right.
Eleanor! Eleanor! I need to talk to you.
All right.
Now.
What is it, George?
Eleanor, I received let's just say, a very unhappy call from your fiancé saying that you shouldn't have talked about the Amazon contract. Don't argue with me, Eleanor. You know the rules of your contract with Greg. The marriage will last 6 months. Both of you will profit from it, so please stop talking too much and don't say another word about the Amazon. This is a business marriage. Have you forgotten it?
No, I haven't.
Good. Tell Mr. Conway that I'll stop by his office tomorrow morning for a talk. I mean, this is not something that can be resolved by phone. This subject is really irritating me. I know that his son and I studied in the same school in England, and that means that we're part of, how does he say it, of a few wealthy, respectable, traditional families of the South, but this does not allow him to... I believe I will make it clear to whom he's talking. Okay. I know. I know he has connections. Thank you, Sam. I know.
If I'm not mistaken, I think tomorrow we'll have a beautiful summer day.
Oh. Are you going to the beach?
Yes. We're going to take a walk along the beach.
Are we?
You know, sometimes having a day to relax is more important than... No. Let me put it into your words. More profitable than spending a day at work?
I had an insight. Why don't we take a walk along the beach tomorrow morning? Who knows? It might even do me some good. Don't forget, 9 a.m. Don't be late.
We can go to a deserted beach. Nobody will see us. I'm pretty sure this will make you feel better.
How could I possibly feel any worse? Margot, how long have you been here?
A month and 2 days.
And I'm still having lots of fun on my private island near the Maldives, training for the next round of the championship. We're almost in the middle of the summer. In July, the days get even hotter than usual. But it's not until August that you can really feel the summer. Don't you think people feel more relaxed over the summer? I mean, days are longer than during the winter. The breeze is stronger than during the spring.
And the waves? How about the waves?
The waves are perfect. Anytime during the year. A wave is perfect.
So, what do you say? A deserted place. Nobody will see us. We'll just take a half an hour walk along the beach.
Greg, I didn't do it on purpose. Really, I didn't. Now, I know the contract was top secret. No! Don't yell at me. Oh, don't you hang up. Don't. Oh! Carlos!
I corrected some of your compositions, and I guess you're really making some, how can I say, very clear improvements.
Gracias.
Did I hear you speak in Spanish?
No, you didn't. Thank you, Miss Elliot. You're the most dedicated teacher I know.
Well, on the other hand, I'm not being the best student. I'm not used to cooking.
Did you try that salad dressing I made for my friend Lindsay? It didn't have that mix of sweet and sour taste like yours does.
It's because you cook too fast. You need to take your time, to give time to the ingredients, to talk among themselves, and to you.
What do you mean?
I mean, to cook. It's like to have a conversation with everything. The ingredients, the weather, the people. Who's going to eat? You don't like this Lindsay, do you? She looks like not very trustful.
No. She is the worst gossiper in Miami. But don't worry. I am used to this type of person.
You see, how can... it's impossible to make it taste good. It's like a marriage between the ingredients, the recipe, the people. If there's no talk, there's no entendimento. There is no harmony, no taste, no flavor. I only know what to prepare when I feel the people, the atmosphere. And I know the food, the meal, what they need to eat.
That's beautiful, Carlos.
The most important thing is to read between the lines.
So, my dear friend, read between my lines and prepare something for me. Let's see what you can read, huh? So beautiful. Flowers. Boysenberries. Mushrooms. Cherries. My wedding, my book, my show, Greg. I'm so tired. I'm tired of all this.
Don't you feel a bit mesmerized looking at the waves?
Why you ask?
Come and go. On and on. Seems endless, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
When I was a kid, I told you I used to run away from home just to watch the waves. I had the feeling they were like arms that came to the shore to take me away.
Where?
To wherever. To places where there would be no arguments, no absent parents, no...
No what?
no tomorrow to fear.
Why are you saying this?
Because I'm afraid of tomorrow. And if tomorrow's not what I'm expecting, and if tomorrow's not...
Are you talking about surfing again?
A few years ago, when I was competing in Hawaii, I saw a guy, a surfer. He was caught by Jaws. You know, one of those giant waves? He was caught by a giant wave. The kind of wave that people even give names to and take pictures of that appeared in all the surfing magazines. And I mean, he never came back. His body was never found. And another guy was able to escape from that very same wave. But he was traumatized by the event. He wouldn't get out of his bed, and his wife eventually left him. And then he just died. More than 2 years in bed, and that's where he died. And soon after that, nobody ever mentioned his name anymore. I remember the newspaper said the day after his death, at least he survived. He was not caught by the giant wave. He escaped. Well, Margot, tell me who escaped and who was caught by the giant wave. I don't know. I have lots of friends whose biggest fear is the day they'll stop surfing, competing.
Is that your biggest fear?
Will I ever surf again?
Will you let me help you?
Is this treatment going to work?
Aren't you surfers supposed to face the wave? Then do it. Face the wave, just that. Don't let it catch you. Don't escape from it. Just face it.
The day when I accepted treatment was the scariest day of my life. I needed treatment. I needed help. I was back in the exact same place where I didn't want to be since the accident happened. I wasn't the old famous Peter Elliott whose pictures and records were always on magazine covers. I became a child again. A child afraid of waves.